Car insurance for foreign drivers in USA. If you're a resident or a foreign country who's planning to travel to the US, you may be wondering how to handle car insurance during your trip. After all, having reliable transportation is important in most US metros, and you may need to rent a car or opt in access to a vehicle through other means to allow you the freedom to travel on your trip. Well, the answer is that the requirement for car insurance for foreign drivers in the USA varies depending on a range of factors, including whether the visit is short term or long term, and what the purpose of the trip is. And US car insurance for short-term visitors. Short-term visitors are individuals in the country for a few days or weeks, whether for business or personal reasons. Short-term visitors who will be driving typically rent a vehicle during their stay. For this reason, the most sensible option for short-term visitors is likely to purchase rental car insurance from the car rental company. If you're only in the USA for a short amount of time, you typically won't be able to purchase an insurance policy directly from a standalone car insurance provider. Vehicle rental companies typically offer a baseline liability coverage option along with collision coverage, loss and damage waivers, personal effects coverage, and personal accident coverage. Choosing from these rental car insurance option is likely the easiest way to obtain car insurance for a short-term stay in the US. Canadian drivers can typically use the existing auto insurance while in the USA. Your Canadian car insurance may also extend to covering a rental car. You may want to check with your auto insurance company and or your rental car company before traveling to confirm the bounds of your car insurance. US car insurance for long-term visitors. Longer stay visitors on a visa, such as students or specialized workers, may have trouble getting affordable insurance coverage if they do not have a USA driver's license. However, the good news is that it is possible to get car insurance as non-US citizen. Longer-term visitors may want to apply for US driver's license. Even if they already have a foreign license, having an American license and driving record may help foreign drivers save money or car insurance down the line. International driver's permit. If you plan on temporarily driving in the USA with a driver's license from your home country, be aware of the local rules about how long you may legally drive using a foreign license. You may only be able to drive with an overseas driver's license for up to 3 months. If you intend on staying stateside longer than a handful of weeks, some states advise you to get an international driver's permit. Even if an IDP is not mandatory, having one may be a good idea. The document doesn't replace your foreign held driver's license. It serves as an accompanying translation of it. If you get pulled over, the officer can look up the translation of your foreign driver's license in the IDP booklet in the language of their choice and see that you are a valid driver. To get an international driver's permit, contact your home country's traffic or motor vehicle agency to apply for one before you plan to leave. It takes approximately 2 weeks to receive your IDP, so be sure to apply well in advance. An IDP is typically valid for 1 year for when you get it and includes your information displayed on the driver's license. You will need to provide a passport-style photo that the agency can attach to the license. U.S. car insurance requirements. Car insurance for foreign drivers in the U.S. also depends on where you plan on staying. Each state in the USA has its own rules and insurance requirements. Most states only ask for liability insurance to legal drive, which pays for the damages and losses you cause to others. A small number of states also require you to have renewed motorist insurance, which steps in to pay your expenses if the party at fault did not have insurance. In no-fault states, drivers carry coverage for personal injury protection (PIP) and or medical payments to cover their medical expenses, regardless of fault. In these states, drivers still carry liability coverage and are still liable to cover damages they cause in a collision. PIP pays for medical and real costs, lost wages, childcare expenses, and other household services. Regardless of who was at fault in the accident, medical payments coverage only covers medical payments. U.S. car insurance requirements. Car insurance rates by state will vary based on local factors, such as local cost of living, population density, and crash statistics. Your car insurance rates will also vary based on whether you have full or minimum car insurance coverage. While minimum coverage car insurance is typically cheaper, it can leave you financially vulnerable in the event of an accident. If your car insurance doesn't cover the full amount of damage, you may end up having to pay out of pocket. Minimum coverage also does not include coverage for damage to your own vehicle. Full coverage car insurance, on the other hand, includes coverage for vehicle, may include other optional types of coverage, and is more likely to protect your finance. Do I need to buy car insurance if I visit the US? Car insurance is legally required for all foreign visitors operating a vehicle in the US, except in New Hampshire. Regardless of how temporary your stay may be, if you plan on driving a rental car in US, most rental companies will offer the option to purchase coverage for the entire rental period. As the protection extends to the rental vehicle itself, some foreign visitors choose to ship their foreign vehicles in the USA instead. This is an option that will require you to purchase a separate car insurance policy before you can legally operate your vehicle on US roadway. Many of the cheapest car insurance companies can help you find the right amount of coverage for your foreign vehicle at an affordable rate, so you can begin driving as soon as it arrives in the US.